The last issue, the comprehensive national power, bipolar, are we being agnostic or independent? Look, to some extent, being agnostic is part of being independent. Because if you are not agnostic, then you get pulled in by one side. But I do think that, I would argue that even in the past, if we, you referred, for example, to the Indo-Soviet relationship. Even with the benefit of Indo-Soviet relationship, forget the Soviet Union. What we did was in our national interest. At that time, we were boxed in by a US, China, Pakistan triangle. We had to find a way out of it. This was not a time to say, oh, let me be neutral and this side has as much value as that side. There was only one side, that was our side. And that side dictated that whatever we had to do in our national interest, you don't approach the world about being fair and equitable when it comes to your national interest. On our national interest prevails. So the point there was, we took what was the right decision at that time in the midst of an acute national security crisis. And over the years, today, we will take positions. Even today, we are sometimes pressed by countries to take positions saying some great principle of international relations is involved. I asked them, where were you when that principle applied to me? So finally, I'm not, it is not my case that norms, rules, principles don't matter. They do. It is part of a stable management of the world. But in the final analysis, national interest trumps everything else. And to my mind, that should be the final test of foreign policy making. It has to be obviously explained and projected to different audiences in the best possible manner. But, again, because you mentioned it's a bipolar world, I would urge you to look at projections. The theme of this Aravalli conference is preparing for 2047. Please do look at what are fairly objective studies where India could be and should be by 2047. It doesn't look very bipolar to me. Thank you.